My question is to the Prime Minister. The Prime Minister promised 97 times before the election that he would cut power prices by $275 per year, a promise he continued to make 28 times after Russia invaded Ukraine. Will the Prime Minister finally admit he has broken his promise?
Give the call to the Prime Minister.
I thank the Deputy Leader of the Liberal Party for her question. Not surprising, it's at question 2. I foreshadowed that when the Shadow Treasurer asks a question, I'm going to give the Treasurer a go today at question 4. I'm going to give him a go. I'm asked about the pressure that's there on energy prices and the context that we have.
Members on my left.
None other than a former WA Liberal Premier, when the Liberal Party had more than 2 people in the Legislative Assembly, Richard Court. He said this: the past decade of national energy policy has, to quote him, been a slow-moving train wreck. Jennifer Westacott from the Business Council of Australia: we've not done the work that we should have done for the last decade. We've really made a mess of energy policy. Dominic Perrottet, remember him?
Order.
He's the bloke who won't be seen anywhere near this fella, but there's 2 days to go. Don't miss the opportunity.
The Prime Minister will
I was in Monero this morning.
Prime Minister will pause. The Prime Minister will pause, and I'll hear from the Leader of the Nationals. I'm trying to hear the Deputy Leader of the Liberal Party.
A point of order on relevance, Mr Speaker. The Prime Minister has not mentioned the commitment to reduce power prices once. I believe he's flouting your ruling. I ask you to bring him back to the question or sit him down.
I thank the Deputy Leader for her assistance. I always enjoy her contributions, so I appreciate her assistance. I haven't made a ruling yet. Your point of order was on relevance, and the Prime Minister has been going for 1 minute, and the question was about power prices and relating to the war in Ukraine and his commitments. So I'm going to listen carefully to what he says. He is talking about energy prices and whose quotes around energy prices, so he's being relevant, but I'll make sure that he sticks to the question and give him a call.
I certainly will, Mr Speaker, but I do note that a New South Wales Liberal Party member just objected to even the word Dominic Perrottet being mentioned in this chamber. But this is what the New South Wales Premier had to say. The issue here that New South Wales, Victoria, Queensland and South Australia are dealing with now has been the ideological war when it comes to climate change and energy policy in this country that has led to a lack of private sector investment. Why is it that across other parliaments, the Coalition and the Labor Party understand that this is about...
The Prime Minister will pause. Prime Minister will pause. The member for Fairfax. Order. Order. Prime Minister will pause. Members on my right. The member for Fairfax is close to me. I'm hearing him. Trust me, I'm hearing him. If he continues to interject in that way, I will warn him. Just order. Members on my right. The Minister for Climate Change and Energy will cease interjecting as well. Just going to ask the Prime Minister to return to the question with his answer.
And I'm asked about the issue of energy prices, and very directly was raised by the Deputy Leader in her question about the war of Russia's illegal war against Ukraine. And then they refused to acknowledge that the ongoing impact of that war has had an impact on global energy prices. That is just a fact. Just a fact.
Groom.